Hi, so today we are talking about the greatest illusion of life, the illusion of separation. So, before I say in all my videos, don't use a logic. Like Krishnamurti says that the highest form of intelligence is to observe without evaluation or without evaluating, judging. So, try understanding what I'm saying, but try really not to understand what I'm saying. I hope you get this. Okay, so let's go. The greatest illusion of life is the illusion of separation, is to think that you and I are two different beings. Even though we reside in two different bodies, experiencing reality in a different way, but at the end, let's say the compound of us is same. We're just experiencing in a different body. Like water is in a cup, so it becomes a cup of water, and the water is in the bottle, it becomes a bottle of water, but the compound is the same. So as we are in this materialistic realm, samsara, we have this sense of persona of ourselves, of how we see ourselves and how we project ourselves. Now, since we cannot read other people's mind, we kind of express what we think of ourselves. Listen to me again. We express what we think of ourselves through in which people can see, notice, and observe. Now, the act of judging is on their part, but we project ourselves to other people as we think of ourselves, and that thing is affected by the culture or the environment in which we are. I'll give an example of what I'm trying to say. So, when I was a kid, or when somebody is a kid, he liked punk and all. He dressed up as a punk kid and everything. And as he grew older, he started dressing up differently. That means that the perception of how he sees the world now is different. Now, I'm not connecting that dress up defines who you are. No, that's the wrong thing. But in a way, we project ourselves externally to the world of how we think inside, and that is a deep thing to think about. That is a very deep thing to really think about it. Now, rather than improving the relations between human beings, we are comparing and kind of entangling, having this desires and all, which is creating us and giving us this repetition of cycles, which is keeping us into this trap. And like I say, to break a cycle, to break a pattern, you have to respond differently, right? Now, this is where it comes my idea, or what I'm trying to say, the illusion of separation. We are all made up of this compound. Let's say I give an example about water, which is called Brahman, the unchanging witness, ever consciousness. It does not change. Or we can say it as the ultimate or the highest absolute truth. Now, what is truth? Universal truth. Truth is something which does not change. For example, the sun is gonna shine. It's the truth. Like somebody was born in a certain date. It's the truth. It can't be changed in a way. It can't be. So truth is something that does not change. So our body, it changes. So is our body the truth? In a way, if I have to talk, no, this is not the truth, because it changes. But there is something inside of us from when we were a kid till the time when you're watching this video. There's something inside of you which is observing, which makes you. I'm not talking about the persona. My name is Awal. I'm wearing a bandana. I have a long hair. No, I'm talking about the witness. In Sanskrit, we call it Turiya, the state, observer, the witness. Something is there. It's observing from when even before when you had a body, and right after you'll die. There's something observing. So we are here to, in a way, to experience things. And when we come here to experience, we get entangled into these desires and, never ending. I want to be this. I want this more. And we just get separated from ourselves. And we identify ourselves with the ego or the persona, like I said, with our name, with our profession, which keeps us trapped into this, samsara. So, the illusion of separation, how is it a greatest illusion in the life? Like I said, I'm coming here again and again. It's always about the water, like I said. Is it the cup of water? The water is same. If the cups break, the water is spilled. And if you just put the bottle of water and the cup of water into another vessel, it's still the same water. Don't say the water is dirty, I say not to use lousy. So, the concept of Brahman, non-duality, or Advaita Vedanta, it's very hard to explain. It's like explaining to you how a chocolate tastes. For example, this is chocolate. I can explain hours and hours for you how it tastes. Oh, it's 80% sugar, 80% sweet, whatever. But when you test it for yourself, you won't need an explanation. You'll just know it. So this is all about experiencing rather than, trying to justify or in a word or in a sentence. You have to experience it for yourself. So it's like when you see a dog, when you see a person, you think of them as, like I think, everything is divine, everything is God. He is God, she is God, the dog is God, everything is God. And when you have this sense of that I am this and this is mine and it is mine and I am theirs, then you have this sense of unity, the non-separation. There's no duality there. I hope you really understand this because it is deep. Just like you have this compound in your home and you keep it clean, and when somebody from outside throws in your compound, you get angry and you're like, why are you throwing this dirt in my compound? And you throw it outside. When you think that outside is your home, to just giving an example, fake example, then you have this separation of oneness, and that is what is creating this division in world, division of religion, division of race, caste. Every division and every conflict you see is happening due to this sense of separation. So I really hope you guys get it, that how the separation, the illusion of separation is the greatest illusion of life. And to feel the oneness of everything, you have to experience it. You have to project yourself. You have to see yourself. You have to see everything, not see, feel and experience everything as you are. And from my personal experience, it can be only experienced through solitude. When you go deep into the forest, like Alan Watts said, far away from human civilization, and you sit there and you watch the birds and the trees, and you just are there feeling yourself. You feel like there's no separate entities. The tree, you are the tree, you are the wind, you are everything. Like whatever I'm saying, you will experience it when you will feel it for yourself, when you are in that place. And trust me, from where I'm speaking, once you have this feeling of oneness, that everything is one, you are me, I'm one, Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi, then life becomes beautiful and you're kind of free, Sorry, that's my dog. You're kind of free from this bondage, right? So that's when you realize you don't need to go to forest and then to meditate to be free. You just have to realize this. You have to break this illusion of separation. I say to all the people that time does not heal. Some people who act like child and they are 40 and they still act like a child. It's the perception. It's when you see things from a different perspective, that is when, healing or a different perspective comes, right? So this is the best I could sum up. I hope you utilize this knowledge, and rather than utilize experience and understand, use it in your real life and experience it for yourself and teach others. Thank you. Tat Tvam Asi.